There are 5 main reasons for selecting the Warrior Edge. The number 1 reason is for ease of use with premium performance. It's so easy to set up. All we do is come into our inside panel. We select our wire type, size, gas mixture, and process. And we can simply come to the front panel, dial in our base wire feed speed, and start to weld. If we find a setting that we like, we can easily save it to memory job 1 by pressing and holding until it stops blinking. Now we have the system set up for pulse MIG in synergic mode. What that means is we've plotted out all the points to give optimum performance based on the wire type, size, and gas that we already inserted into the machine. Now, given that wire feed speed, the machine is going to set all the background parameters up for us. There's a lot of settings that go into pulse MIG, and it's way too confusing for the average user. Once we're in synergic, we have our wire feed speed, and then we have a trim knob. And essentially, this is if the arc is a little too long for your liking, we can trim it down, or maybe you would like a wider arc than the base setting of 0, and we can trim it up. Once you find that setting, now as you track wire feed speed up and down, it remembers this offset of the welding parameters and gives you that consistent arc length through the entire range. It means less messing with the panel and more welding. Edge handles limits and locks much simpler than older systems. Usually we had to put in some passcode to unlock the system. Now we simply have RFID chipped cards for 2 different levels, admin and welder. To activate these levels, we simply take the card and we scan it across the machine. You'll see an icon pop up and let us know that now the machine is locked out and is in welder mode. We can also set it up that the welder has to log in before they can start to use the machine. This can control areas where you don't want certain welding machines to be utilized unless the welder is qualified. The admin level gives us full access to the inside of the controller to reset programs, set new limits and locks, and make all the adjustments that the feeder has to offer. Another reason for selecting the Edge system is the advanced processes we have built into the controller. For this, we're going to stick with already the wire and gas combination that we've already selected, but instead of pulse, we're going to turn it on and see some other options. One of the first ones that comes up next to pulse is speed. Speed is a modified spray arc where we actually overlay a pulse on top of it, but we're always in the spray transfer mode. And this gives us unique performance in the spray arc mode to give us high travel speeds and excellent arc length control. Speed also offers excellent process stability, meaning we can run much longer stickouts to get into those hard to reach areas and still maintain an extremely stable arc. The 4th reason to choose Edge is high reliability. The main thing that we started out with this platform was the power block from the Warrior systems, and we coupled that with advanced electronics to give us a superior arc performance. That, and we topped it off with the RobustFeed case for durability and the Pressy drive system for superior wire feed. The 5th reason for choosing the Warrior Edge platform is connectivity. Couple this power supply with Weld Cloud and we're able to track the welding units, online time, and arc performance. We can simply hook up a Wi-Fi dongle here to communicate to the Weld Cloud, or we can hardwire the system in down here. With the purchase of a Warrior Edge, you get a subscription to Weld Cloud Fleet. What we get with that information is we get traceability of the unit, whether it's on or off, or welding, wire feed speed and amps on average, and also event logs that the machine is seeing out in the field. This helps us track our welding process as well as the health of the machine. One of the big benefits of the next generation system that the Edge platform uses is it's completely updatable. So as new processes become available for this system and or new synergic lines become available, they'll be easily updatable through USB.